Well, it's been some time since I have shared any progress on the property or the house. And as you can see, I have a concrete slab. And this slab covers up all of the plumbing and the digging and the radiant floor and the rebar that I spent the last many months working on. The big difference is that I don't have my best friend and my companion and the love of my life next to me anymore. Taking these forms off with Howard and Krista was the first housework that I've done since the beginning of July. And shortly after this, my mom came to spend some time with me and to cry with me and to be with me in taking one little step into learning how to live with this very real new reality of my life.
It wasn't Colorado though, or Utah. It was more like, yeah, well anyway.
You want that for
Sure.
effect? Taxes.
Okay, here are things to consider. So when making the decision for pouring the concrete, the pigment that I wanted was over $3,000. So naturally, I decided to figure it out myself.
Vinegar to see what it'll do.
I don't know. That's because that's where maybe we plan our swatches. And to create a project that was much more difficult and involved in hopes of producing something really cool and unique and 10 times harder than it needed to be. Because if there's no real chance of messing something up, then what is the excitement in that? The concrete surface just slightly, opening up the pores so the tanning can penetrate more evenly rather than sitting on top and absorbing blotchy.
Sounds like
We should probably do it.
do it. Yeah. And would that be done with the sprayer?
I think so. I feel like we should do everything with the sprayer.
It'll make it more even.
Okay, so this is 1 gallon.
Walnut. Let's do it.
My final decision was to do a natural acid stain with iron sulfate and walnut hulls. And is this a common practice for staining concrete? No. 1 gallon of water per 1 pound of walnut hulls. Do you want to put 2 of those in here? So walnut hulls contain a compound called juglone, and this is different than a tannin. But what happens when it comes into contact with iron is really cool. So in the natural dyeing world, iron acts as a mordant, meaning that it shifts and deepens color. Okay, I'm stirring my walnut soup. Oh, look at that already. Do you see the color of the water already? And when juglone meets iron sulfate, the two react chemically and then produce these really rich dark tones that you just can't get from either one on its own. And what I love about this is that juglone actually bonds. So it reacts with the iron sulfate to create a permanent color change rather than just a coating. And this is the difference, between spilling something on a surface versus the surface actually changing. And this is exactly what I wanted for this floor for both durability and longevity. I have not been able to find a single documented article, blog, or anything of people doing this, which could be cool or it could be a really bad sign. I'm not sure. We're just gonna figure it out. But I'm following basically just recipes that people use for natural like fabric dye, and so that's why I'm doing 1 gallon to 1 pound and simmering for an hour and then letting it sit overnight, and that should give us a really strong tea. that then will dilute to, we don't know yet because it's just an experiment. So step 1 is underway. Okay, cool, Mom. This is cool. It's been simmering for about an hour, so I'm just pouring it into this bucket, not straining it yet, and then letting it sit overnight. Okay, this is batch number 1. See how dark that is? So cool. Ow, ow, ow.
So cool.
Well, it's a beautiful morning. This is our walnut stain. It's been sitting overnight. It is so dark. I've been mixing it with this piece of wood. And yeah, it's really beautiful. So this is ready to go. This morning we are going to do our vinegar solution. And this is just to open the pores of the concrete a bit more so that it can accept the stain. I'm mixing 1 gallon of vinegar to 1 gallon of water, so it's going to be a 1-to-1 solution. Also, worst case scenario, if this doesn't look good, if we don't like it, then there are always options to cover the concrete with tile or wood or whatever. Ooh.
Thinking of you keeps me up all night.
I have an idea. Where are you? Where'd you go?
God, I miss tequila so much. I miss her so much.
The cool thing is that this whole process is just chemistry, and I find that very neat. Okay, Mom, I'm starting.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold the clouds in your head.
Well, the sprayer's working great.
Lit up like a call, always here and now. And I'm your broke ass daddy.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know, it really did like etch. It's not polished anymore, but it's still really smooth, you know?
Ooh, that
Cool.
looks like that's gonna be cool, the way it's drying.
Okay, this is cool. This is first step, I think, is a success.
So cool.
I just rinsed everything really good to get all the vinegar water off. But as it's drying, I think this did exactly what it was intended to. Basically, the hope with this was that it was gonna kind of etch the surface a little bit, and it ended up doing just that. So, you know, we have this like modeled design happening from the sprayer and from where some of the vinegar sat a little bit longer. And it's just looking really nice. Hopefully this will allow the stain to be absorbed better, more concentrated maybe, and hopefully a little bit deeper. So we're gonna let this dry, which out here will take no time at all. And then we're gonna start testing. We're gonna start testing layers and figure out exactly what we wanna do. This is so very exciting. And it's also really difficult on my heart to be doing all of this without tequila. My mom is here visiting on some of the hottest, driest days of the year, and we are in the middle of staining this concrete slab, and hydration out here is not optimal, and I want to give a huge thank you to Element for supporting my channel and for sponsoring this video.
So I have this bag, a Ziploc bag, so when I travel and when I hike, if I'm doing an adventure, I just have a bag and I put in from all the different boxes, I throw them all in because I really can't choose which one's my favorite. And then I just blindly put my hand in the bag and grab one, and that's what I put in my water bottle. So today was orange, yesterday was yellow.
My mom has been drinking Element all day and yesterday and the day before, just to really like get ahead of hydrating, especially out here in this very desert, dry, arid environment. I typically wait until the afternoon. Today my mom grabbed orange salt and I'm gonna reach for lemonade iced tea. Cold water, lemonade iced tea. The lemonade iced tea has caffeine in it from a black tea extract. So it still has your 1000 milligrams of sodium. It has 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, and then also caffeine. Because this uses a black tea extract instead of an isolated caffeine, the energy does feel more steady, so there's less of a spike and less of a crash, and it is very delicious with no added sugar. And if you also love Element, or if you want to try it, you can get a free 8-count sample pack with any purchase at drinkelement.com/Linnea. We've been waiting a little bit for things to dry over there, and my mom is working on a really beautiful piece of mosaic art that she made for Akila's grave. She's just doing some little finishing touches over there, and I spend a lot of time over there, but if I want to have emotional groundedness to take care of life's things, then I just can't spend a ton of time over there because I absolutely crumble. So I'm in here rehydrating and doing a bit of work and reading a new book that I picked up recently. I do think that we're ready for the next step. So it is time to take one more small step on completing this really huge project of building a home. So we're gonna do the test swatches on the edge because the bales will cover this. So it's the perfect place to test out and figure out exactly what we want to do. I'm gonna do 13 inches. The bales are 14 inches. So I'm just gonna do 13 inches across. Oh my gosh. Okay, these will be our 4 test swatches. This one will just be iron sulfate. This one will be just walnut. Iron sulfate, then walnut. And then this one, what is this one? Oh, this one is gonna be mixed. So instead of layering it, it'll just be a solution of both. We're starting with just the walnut. This is just plain walnut. It's not diluted at all. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
It's gonna spray. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Look at it turning orange already.
It's gonna give it a golden look.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's getting so orange. It's so cool. Okay, this is the walnut layer. And this last one is going to be the mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and add the iron sulfate in with this, and we'll just see if there's any differences between all 4. All right, amazing. Now we wait.
Wow.
This is the really, well, this is just because this is the layered one. So I think that's gonna come off. Oh my gosh, that's what it would look like, kind of polished. Oh my gosh, that one's actually really pretty.
Oh. Oh. All right, that's gorgeous. Kind of like some of the black spots left on there.
That one is really pretty.
Yep.
This one's the layering.
Okay, that looks like what we should do.
This one was the iron sulfate first. Look at this turned blue. It's like blue.
Is that, so as you rub it, does it come more of this come off?
Like I think that's pretty much rinsed. Like that's what it would be.
Look how this is drying.
Yeah.
So it's really light after it's dry.
But there's gonna be a seal on top of it.
Right, which will bring out the colors.
Yeah. Okay, this is the winner. All of these are beautiful. I also really like just the walnut, but I think indoors it'll look almost black, which is really beautiful. This has a lot of variation to it, which I think is really cool. This was the layered swatch, the iron sulfate, and then the walnut on top of it. And I did end up doing a second layer of walnut. So this is really like dry right now, and with a little bit of water that I don't really have anymore, with a little bit of water you can tell that it's this is kind of more of what it'll look like when it's sealed. And I think it's so pretty. Okay, Mom and I are mixing together iron sulfate right now, and that will be the first layer. For the iron sulfate mixture, we're doing 1 gallon of water to 2 cups of granular iron sulfate.
We can talk about the weather. We can talk about what they play on TV. Long as we're together.
Well, what do you think? Should I just see how far this gets me?
Yes.
And then we can kind of reassess. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely turning orange. God.
That's good. Oh, that is so pretty, honey. These are some of my favorite colors right here. This green and brown.
Cause the thought of you has got me spinning. Say the word and I'll be over in the minute.
These are just paint strainers. They go over 5-gallon buckets. And that's what we're gonna use. Do you wanna hold that quick? I'm gonna dump it all in here.
Black gold.
Black gold is right. And then if you can hold it up, I can kind of squeeze it out. You know?
Got it.
From the very beginning, even way back when I was building out my van, I've always gravitated towards dark, rich colors, just very cozy and warm and lived in. So when I started gaining some ideas and learning what I wanted to do for this floor, walnut just kept kind of pulling me back. Okay, we're preparing the sprayer with the walnut tea. This is, in my opinion, the most exciting part. Okay, ready?
Yes. right. And
Hold on.
oh, good.
Here we go.
It's soaking in. I'm starting to see other colors coming through.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Ooh!
Gotta get that strip there.
Okay. And now watching it actually go down over the iron sulfate, there is so much happening chemically underneath the surface. So the iron sulfate oxidizes when it gets wet again. So the walnut tea isn't just adding color with the tannins, but it's reactivating that oxidation process at the same time that the juglone is bonding to the concrete. So there's just a lot happening all at once, which is part of why this process feels so alive and really taking on its own character. And I think there's a lot of beauty in not being able to fully predict what you're going to get in the end. You know? Yeah. Ooh, it looks pretty cool to me.
Can I come out with my shoes?
Yes. Or we could just go barefoot. It looks really cool.
It does look really cool. I'm gonna get something to rub. Oh yeah, that's right.
You're just as bad as a kid.
Do you have a rake, like a big,
Oh.
so you can push it around without being on your hands and knees?
I think I do have a rake. I think I'm probably gonna have to order. Are you okay? Oh my god. Yeah, I saved it, I think. That was crazy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mom and I are starting the day. Last night we ran out of power, just from the well basically. So this morning we are finishing rinsing the whole slab. That's task number 1.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep. It's really cool wetting it.
Yeah,
Just seeing it pop up, yeah.
It is so cool. You know, I really like these tones, almost like the copper.
Yeah.
Copper
Yeah.
tones.
Yep.
We added water to the walnut hulls again. I don't know if it'll be as strong. It probably won't be as strong, but it's still a really beautiful deep color. So this is kind of the second batch of tea from these same walnut hulls. And we just need to strain it. And then this is the last step, I guess, of staining. Okay, here is the final layer of walnut tea. So my hope is that everything will really deepen and darken.
On the banks, there's a bedless road high above the house of redwoods grew. Born a family, there's a tale forever set along the banded sea.
Follow you down, time after time. The light in your heart shines like a diamond in a cold night.
I am glad we came home last night.
Tell me your secret. I'll tell you no lie.
An option.
Good morning again. This is that final layer dried, and it sat for all evening, all night, and I'm really excited to rinse it off. So basically we're gonna rinse all of this off, and I also got a mop just to make sure that all of the extra sediment, it can be mopped off as well. So this will be basically the final reveal. With the water on it, it'll be very close to what it will look like sealed. So I'm a little nervous, but I loved it before. So even if this, you know, made it darker or not, either way, I'm gonna love this floor. My mom boarded her first flight home to Wisconsin on this morning, where we did the final rinse together.
It is really pretty.
And what we left behind together is this deep, coppery, earthy floor.
So pretty. Just lift your head up.
It is so pretty. It's just so pretty, and there's just so much variation.
I can't say that my momentum or excitement has worked its way back for building the house. I think that's just gonna take some time and some healing. But I am so grateful to have people that I love support me and surround me and encourage me to continue building this really beautiful home, even though it just doesn't feel the same anymore. We're slowly getting this last layer off, so you can see over here, this is the final color, and it is so beautiful. There's a lot of variation in it. Here's what we're mopping off. It's just so beautiful. I don't know what I'm doing.
Big table. That's funny.
Come closer. Come. Can you see it okay?
Yeah, I don't like the bluey in there.
Okay. How's that? Good?
Okay. Colorado.
Wait, start over because I was laughing.
Okay.
Can you see me? Where am I? It is just so freaking cool.
Yeah, because I really can't see this.
Oh.
What are you doing, nut?
I'm not a nut.
Yes, you are.